Neverwinter. Sorry that this cut off. Gotta remember it's about news. So I noticed my Wi-Fi does that. Seems to do that every day around this time. I don't know why it does, but it simply does. So sorry on that. Hopefully, when it's after still there, then we'll see if I can even able to log in. I might not be able to. No, I'll play Star Trek Online. I have had that happen. Anyway, that's one of the newest things. I just say sort of show. What's it called? That's one of those new things. That's where people are getting those things. I do have this with Sarah. That dog is actually pretty good companion to have. Pretty good. But of course, I like the healers. If there's the one class I would not mind showcasing. So again, I may do that. Find some other ones that don't have. I have to go for my account. Simply don't have stuff I could will lose. Now, sadly, I don't know if I'll be able to do it so much on what's in there. Outlaw, but now as you see, this is gone. Sadly, someone got to it when I was off. I was afraid it may. It simply is because I wasn't there. Oh well, I ain't worried about it. It'll probably pop up. So what I'm doing, I know I could go to Emma now, but simply as I'm coming over here to see if she's available. I know there is something here too. That's why I'm here. And simply is there's her. Because I do have stuff I can sell. Stuff I don't need. I need that. Don't need that. I don't need that. I really don't need that because I got some. I simply is checking this. I got, well, that's 1 AC plus 6 defense going up here. That's 2 AC, 6 defense, but it's also got that, so I could get rid of that. Now, simply is, I gotta remember that as well. I got that one as well. That's also got that. That's got 25 power. That's got 25 lifesteal. I already have the power on this one. I'm not sure what's the difference, sorry. 11 critical strike. I need to keep 2 of these because one for me and one for my boy. Well, hell, just give us both critical strike now. And this, like I said, still, because I don't use that. She may better use it already. I don't think about it. So you guessed it. What can I do with that? Is simply, what is this? Oh, I believe this is what's telling me. Yes, it is. Okay. But what I could do, nope, can't afford nothing. So don't worry about it. But what I'm going to do, I did see Mr. Barry Allen here. He could go off and train. Before I have him go train, what I'm going to do is simply put one of these 2 on him. I'll be fast. Fast as a flash. Get back to me right away. Now what I'm going to do is simply is, there's a scrying orb right over here. I know about this. I know where these are. Now, at Tower District, I'd have to wait until I'm through the area, then check my thing I check, and then showcase that way. And I would have to do that for each of the next ones I'm doing, because simply is
most folks consider the Black Lake a polluted mess.
Okay,
but for an alchemist, it's brimming with possibilities.
I think I know how to get this really fast, and that simply is. I was ready to defend you. You shall let me defend you. And it's back, thank you. So I'm going to use my wolf. Simply is, I do gotta go, into that dungeon there. When I come out, I should be. What the hell was that? I thought I heard that thing. No, these suckers ain't giving me nothing for fighting them. You're bad. You're very naughty. You're not giving me stuff. I I guess if I deal with a drow, I think I got a drow on the account. I may have to check him, see what he gives. I don't know. And that's what it is. That's one of those quests I was telling about. Oh, it could be also for my could have been for my one guy, my tricks roll, which I won't bet. So sorry, got that on me.
Make an honest living in this town.
I already have a tricks roll.
Mater, bless your heart. These meager goods might not seem like much to you, but to the poor of this district, they mean survival, at least for a little while longer.
Yeah, welcome. And that got me level 6. Thank you. I need level 6. So I could easily, I believe, get one more of these. Because then I think the next one goes to R1, I believe it is. I could also, of course, make my stuff like that more powerful. I didn't worry about it yet, though, because I got 4 levels to go. Excuse me. And keep an eye on that as you get more powerful, because those will, same with this stuff, it will change. Oh,
the Nashers are attacking travelers on sight.
So I need to go over to Private Hawthorne, or Hawthorne.
I've been keeping Sergeant Knott apprised of your progress. I believe he's quite impressed so far.
He ought to be.
The dismissive note, the dead bodies, and the sewer key, they all add up to one thing. Gothwin Cooper has been kidnapped by the infamous Dead Rats gang.
Yeah, I think this is the first area you will experience traps.
Watch your step in this district. Black Lake is home only to the desperate and the deranged.
I hope I can spot them. Because you can
we aren't the
easily
only
spot
ones
where
who want
they're at.
Gothwin to reveal the location of Karsav and the Crown.
If not,
a gang of were-rat thieves known as the Dead Rats caught wind of his involvement and kidnapped him. The Nashers abandoned Gothwin to his fate. So if you can rescue him, he will likely tell us everything he knows. The Dead Rat's lair is in the sewers here. I'll mark a known entry on your map, but be careful. Gothwin is no doubt being kept deep within their nest.
No, I admit, I thought about it. If I didn't have those lockbox keys with her, I'd probably be playing this with maybe be doing this with Oliver. Simply is. I think Oliver's better for this. I really think he is. I think Oliver's a better fit for me. I could do that. Put all these kits. I may do that. I think I will. It's only 3 of them on her. I'm not worried about it. I may save her to get more. So what I'm going to do is come back to Protector's Enclave. I think it will, because I simply like his attacks better. I do like his attacks more. So I'll go get the stuff I need out of the bank, put stuff in the bank for him. Won't need to put nature kits, obviously, because he's got nature kit. I can put all these kits with him, and that helps make up for the money he lost.
My homeland is lost to me.
This, I believe, is a healer. Yeah, that should be that guy's healer. That looks like a healer. And it simply was, I really wish you could choose the gender on those guys as well, where you get a male. Because when you first get them, it don't really tell you what gender they are. So I got one on one account that's got a female name on the healer, because I did not know if it was a guy or a girl. Of course, when I got him, because it don't tell you. So what I'm going to do is, so what I'm doing, I'm looking over here. What I could put in she could withdraw that. She could withdraw that, and she could withdraw that. And simply is, she could put Sonos over here. She could put that over here. She could put that over here. She ain't using it yet. She can put that over here. This she could put over here. Oh, she could use this, so now I gotta remember that. Actually, she could and go make me money. That's right. You're gonna make me money. You're gonna give me some money. So he won't need that. And that's just, like I said, I'm simply liking this idea. So what I could do was actually hold up. Let's do this. Let's equip that. Oh, bounty character. That, I don't think I could see him sell, so that thing will give me no money. I gotta look what her money funds are, sorry. 366. So keep it in mind, 366. Hopefully I do this. Because simply is, why I'm doing this, I like him right now. I won't once I get to, I mean, once I get to what's her name, I'll be using her. Once I get up to her spot, so I'm glad that it's not another number here, because that would be not something I want. Yes, I'm very fearful of stuff like that. Usually. And there is another game I got. If anyone ever knows how to play it and wants to give me some pointers, cause I got Blood Bowl 2. I wouldn't mind learning more on that. I don't got all the races though. I just got the basic stuff on that. Cause I just haven't got the other stuff. So I want to do him actually. Cause I like his attack better for this. I do like his attacks better. Then this, of course, will change. He may actually have extra quests there. This may showcase that. So again, I'm hoping to get through at least this part. There is one more. There's a little sewer crawl, I think it is, after this district. And I do have to keep in mind there will be one more thing. So I do gotta go after Honor again. Then no big deal. So simply was, I could see she don't have everything. Because I'm seeing there's something not here. And that simply is, I don't see no feed kits. So I may have to go back to her for some. Oh, she should have feed kits. She should have feed kits. Missed the feed kits. So sorry about that. Keep that in mind. I mean, I know I could get more money, obviously, and get some extra features. So I don't really want to take it off Sarah, because Sarah is going to be the main one I'm playing with. And I don't want to take away her funds, because she will need this stuff as well. And there's some of the stuff is hard to come by. She's got, of course, she's got ways to make more money, because she's got a crowd of, scrolls, and that's something else you'll notice. I think you get some of those every time when you're on VIP as well. You get so many identification scrolls per day. I don't see a fake kit. That's so weird. They had fake kits, I believe. So let me go buy some fake kits with what's his name. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to need more money. So I have to check Sarah real fast. Simply as a fake. I know she'll have to come back to town, but that's not a problem. That shouldn't take too long with her. They go back to the bank. Simply as she's got a pretty awesome mount. Right now, I think I got equipped with her. I have the 6. I may have her better equipped. Simply as, how much funds do you got, girl? She's got gold. She got gold, yay. I won't take her gold, I'll take her silver. She got some of the stuff I didn't use during the winter event she could use, of course. She got this thing right here. I didn't use those. Got the confined groups and crap. She, of course, got her stones of health. I think these are a character. Yeah, they are. I can give that to him. Hold up.
You know what the gift from the gods is? Final Fantasy 15 guys, sword and shield. Now you fight at the end?
There is a thing between them.
Yes.
So I may have been seeing chocobos.
Yeah, I just got to mount a chocobo.
Okay. That's weird.
And Ultima Blade and Cedric.
That is so weird. Okay, just talking about the game. I don't. She don't have no thief kits because she is a thief. She don't need no kit. She has this. I just don't want to use it on him because one of these is a count bow. I mean, I could, but I might as well wait and use it on her because she could level up faster that way. which I probably will. And this, of course, I'm saving for when she gets higher gear, because that's gonna be for her thing. Now I might as well do this, because I could maybe get even more stuff, and that simply is come here. Real fast. Just collect that. And collect that. I forgot I wasn't doing that. Now this, of course, would. I don't know how to do this with it. I think you get those out profession boosters, those adventurers. I need some of those, actually. Sadly, that's the only way I know how you get those. I'm wanting some. I've only been doing this really with him. Simply is, it takes a while, and I don't need. Oh, Mama Bear. I'm Mama Bear. Don't need my bear. I need something faster than my bears. I'm trying to get back to town. So what I'm going to do is first, like, my little fawn Laurel, go to get her training. Yeah, so she's got, like I said, she got a few of these. I think she's even got one. As you see, I don't have my illusionist, because simply my illusionist is over here for now. So I need this. Like I said, I want to change this to this. This is my story transfer. I forget if I got this out of the winter event thing, or if I got this off my lockbox. She's opened a few lockboxes. I think I got off the winter event. Sadly, I didn't think about it in time to see if this was bound to character or bound to account before I equipped it. And the only reason I wanted to check out Star Trek is simply as I want to know if they fix something on there, because they were doing an update today. I'll also say what's the update's about. Do you want to check that? Because I want to know what that is. So again, I'm going to my bank, and before I get there, I should find out what my account is. You see, she's got 236 Astro Diamonds. She's got 73, 99. I could simply put the 73.99 in the bank. She can get more, and when I get done with Oliver, of course, get to her level, I can put what he's got left and back in there for her. So 73.99, 73.99. Keep it nice on. Some accounts I probably would do certain characters. And that is, of course, I would do it on her. That simply is, yep, you guessed it, would be Game of Thrones stuff. Anyone else knows I do that. I do like Game of Thrones. So she did serve the purpose. It simply is, I control wizards, I don't mind. I do like to play with them, but I'd rather play with him for now. Because I'm trying to get through this stuff pretty quickly, and he could just do this a lot faster. Since I'm more used to that type of ranged fighting. Yeah, think about the sooner. Shut up. Said, you know what? I didn't realize she didn't have that many keys on herself. I gave her a few more than that. She's only got 3. What's her name's got a lot more. So you need to get the money out. This is simply allowing him to buy a lot of kits and injury kits and all that nice stuff. It used to be, I did not even know there was those guys in town. The consumable merchants, I really didn't know where they were. So I'm going to put on his thing real fast. You know what I may do with him? Is simply, being what's-her-name has that wolf, I got another mount. I believe, as long as I picked him up, I did. I'm gonna go with him, just to give variety. Someone's using him. Of course, I did Roy Harper as illusionist. I could not think of one that fit for him. I would have used the one I wanted to use, but simply as it's not the right skin tone. I was hoping to use Mr. Terrific Curtis, but it wouldn't fit really to me. This just illusionist looks white, and of course Curtis is black. Or even what's his name? God, I'm trying to think what is Renee. I like him too. So he's gonna need some of these. So I got a lot of money, as you see here, to work with. So what I'm gonna do? He's smart. I can do this. I can do that. Let's just see. He needs this. He does need this. He's no. Ooh. It did us fine. So I'm not going to do 10. I'm going to do 9. That's right, 9. They'll do 9 of these.
Oh, you sir.
Oh, now I'm going to do 9. Yeah, but it did us fine. It did us fine. It did us fine. Simply, this will give me some money to spend on the other kits as well. And that's these. So I gotta do 10 of these as well. And I'm just banking. I may want 10 of these for now. I don't go for them that fast, but you know, be smart. So he's ready for adventure. Now I probably could put this in the bank and do what I did with her on this other stuff. Simply is I don't need that stuff in my inventory. Takes up. I could use these on something and get rid of them. Something like I will. Let me see if I could. He don't have as many of these though, so I gotta keep this in mind. I didn't think to put hers, Caitlin's in here, and that's simply this. You don't have a lot of those. So what I'm gonna do is come here, down here, and this is where I do it at. I use those, believe it or not, now I gotta keep in mind, I do want to check what it is. I want to change its appearance. The top's alright, but I could do something, I could do, sure. Now you look at this, where do you want to do it, mister? This is, come down to here. Don't know if I want that up there. I'll put it there. Sure, why not? And that simply is. Now just put the other as the accent. Because the top kind of matches him. So I don't really want to change the primary color. If you think about it, I don't want to change the primary color because that kind of really fits Oliver Queen. God, looks like he's drunk. Passed out drunk right here. I'm gonna step on you. A bug's gonna step on you. These things aren't too slow, these beetles. So I'm coming up here. I did know what I did say something I want to check on. Oh yeah, I know what I was gonna put in here. Simply, thank God he's got a spot. I forgot he does not have as much stuff. Oh, really? Really, I don't need these, but I don't know if they give me money. I got these because. Oh, that's transmutation. Oh, I did not know that. Those are transmutation. I don't even know how to do those. Let me know. What's her name? Could put those on her fang. She uses those, of course. That's Sarah. So, I'm going right here. And I know he hasn't talked to these, guys yet, all these, different, guys. I know I have to redo this, sadly, because I just did it. But this, luckily, this is a very short, very short dungeon crawl. Like I said, I love that ability. That's why I love Oliver. I love that. You never know, he may become my favorite. I kind of like that other one as well, Sarah, for simply is Sarah's course. She has got an ability that what's his name don't. He don't. That's simply she got where she could disarm traps, which I do like to have. You see, this guy's pretty. I like this. I admit I like this class. That's a pretty nice class here. Anything that allows me to do a lot of the damage. DPS. I guess that's DPS damage. He does. This is actually one of the few games so I don't mind playing a healer on. I usually don't do healers simply as I don't. I'm not used to doing those. And like that, he's already went through that. Foo. Now, sadly, as you see, he may have a fight with honor because he does not even close to having that. I gotta figure out what he's got. I believe it's triangle. It should be on. I think I tried to use it while going over. Hit the wrong for them. And I know, for those who just joined me, yes, I went back to Oliver Simply Is. If you've been watching before, I went back to him. Simply Is, I like his attack better. Until I get up high enough to get back on Sarah, I'll be using him. Oh, crap. Look like I got a lot of these now. Oh, come on. Don't make me go through all of them on one. Come on. Sometimes that 75% is more like fucking loot boxes. Don't know what your lock box, you don't know what you're gonna get. And he did not get a kid out of it, sadly. So, then I'll be on the Black Lake, of course. And he may, depending on his class, I'm not gonna read that again. I just got done reading them last time. He may get a course. I gotta find that kid, which is. And watch me have to do a few here too. Yeah. Sometimes that happens. You keep breaking them over and over. So you got the tracker boots. Ah, crap! I don't need. I got a lot of stuff to get rid of on him. Gotta keep that in mind. He don't need. So I get sold over that stuff. I don't need. I don't use those teleportation things really either. Not often, anyway. I mean, I have. Only way I do is if I'm really full. I'm trying to get back to the start area or something. Quicker. Not the only way I'd use them. Or if I need to come back to use the bank.
Vast and shallow.
Not the only way I'd use them, but I ain't in that predicament right now. It simply is. I'm not that high a level. I don't know what this thing does when I do L1 and X. Oh, it does that. Okay. That's really cool. And that simply is all these different creatures have that. They got a different thing for that ability. Well, no, they're the same type. Like all wolves do what that one does. All as far as I know, all cat creatures do what Sarah's panther do.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. Gothwin went to Black Lake. That explains a lot. If Gothwin's gone into Black Lake District, that's going to be trouble. Black Lake District is a mess. I'm not just talking about the sludge from the lake. The National Rebels are openly defying Lord Neverwinter's rule and are attacking anyone who won't swear loyalty to their leader, Karzov.
Get through
Meet
Black
with
Lake
Private Hothron Fallon. If Gothwin is still in Black Lake,
don't get me wrong, I
will know about
can
it.
do it with her. I've done that area with a control wizard before, but I'm more comfortable with these type of guys. I'll be honest, he don't have no neck stuff yet. So I'll get some, of course. I'll get them out of Black Lake and stuff. Headgear, I think you'll get in. I think I'll get that once you get to
the Cult of the Dragonaut.
To that one area. So I need to rearrange stuff on this once I get to it. Simply as I don't use portable water, so I'm getting rid of this. Well, simply more money, more money. I do need that, and I believe, yes, I do. I have both bound, and that is a little annoyance. You got your bound ones, and then you got your regular ones. So I simply, as I move this down here, as I changes around. Yeah, you can see the bags have changed a lot where they're placed now, so keep that in mind as well. I'm just simply placing stuff like this around. Because this one kit, this one scroll, we don't want to use first and simply want it where it's not going to be. That's just how I like ordering around. So, don't need no kits or anything. Now I'm just going to go for the gate. Bird? Or some what birds are doing. And this is one of the few games I noticed besides Far Cry 4 where honey badgers get lethal weapon. Yes, I remember that on Far Cry 4. I hated honey badgers. I had one of those and they're alright, but sadly, that's another one. I had a lot of mounts on one character. I had a lot of mounts on one character, and simply don't use a lot of them. Actually, I got that on two characters over there. My two highest my level 60 characters. But one person didn't get that, because even though they're level 60, they don't really. And I didn't see where I had thing. I noticed there's a person over here. I didn't see what's her name. Caitlin.
The Black Lake District is a
must be something to do with a
Watch your step in this district.
either a human
Black
or
Lake
a
is home
ranger.
only to the desperate and the deranged. Well met. I am Hothadon Falwan, private in the service of the city of Neverwinter, soldier in the squad of Sergeant Knox, finder of secrets, and hunter of criminals. I had not
I do
heard you
hope
were
to
coming,
get for this.
but I look forward to
sewer
working with you.
doing much of my tower
Last I heard,
district.
Sergeant Knox sent you on the trail of one
broadcast.
Gothwin Cooper. I have news of his whereabouts, but I fear it's not good.
So I will be, of course, say hopefully, because there is
Our best hope for finding Karzov and the stolen crown lies with the Nasha cut
there is a
Gothwin
skirmish
Cooper,
here, and I
who
don't
took
know
part
how
of the
long it'll
theft.
take that to
I've
quay
marked
you.
a few of his known haunts on your map. Investigate those areas and see if you can turn up some clue to where he may be hiding.
And hopefully my internet don't cut out again during this, like it did earlier. So coming over to here, this person, because this is a...
Careful. The Nashers don't take kindly to outsiders.
Yeah, I think this is human.
Hello there. Are you the one the higher-ups sent to help me clean up this mess? Well, let me fill you in. The situation in Black Lake is bad. These sons of Alagondar have driven off most of the citizenry, but some refuse to leave their homes. The Nashers responded by boarding them up in there, robbing anyone in the street, and setting fire to buildings. The first thing we're going to need to do is rescue any trapped citizens we can find.
And of course, this is one of those quests I was mentioning. You will vary depending on what class you're playing with. Keep that in mind. Those type of quests, you will get them.
Oh, how's that person supposed to make an honest living in this town? The Nashers claim to be revolutionaries, but they're just
I know
another
some are
street gang.
based on
They
class. I
steal
think
from
some
the
are
poor,
also based on
claiming it's to
your
overthrow a tyrant.
race.
But all they
There's some
really
based
want
on
is
race,
to
there's
line
some
their
based on
own
class.
pockets. Well, no more. I've still
For
got a
instance,
little
that elf I was
coin,
using
and I'll
as my
pay you
control
well to
wizard, I think
recover some
Tower
of the things
District, there's
they've
actually an extra
stolen
quest
from
there
us.
for her. What the hell? Whose bird is that? Your bird. I'm curious. Level 6.
We cannot guarantee your safety beyond this point.
I don't know how you do this. Spec companion. I wanted to spec the companion. That is, it's a hawk. Strider. Oh, interesting. This I've never seen a bird like that.
You need to be careful beyond this point. This whole area is under Nasher control.
Never know why people waste on people. You can't kill
They've become hostile to all outsiders and will attack on sight. Our orders are to hold these gates, so this area should be safe. But I strongly recommend you spend some spare coin on healing potions before you go out there.
Thanks, I have a lot of healing potions.
We cannot guarantee your safety beyond this point.
Why not? Yeah, laser good for nothing. See that drow is still here. But I can't talk to him yet, so obviously. You must die. Well, I just gotta try to steal my. Hey, that was mine. I made that kill. Okay. He did let you have it. Now I gotta find extra stuff with her. One's right here.
You can't stop us.
I remember that spot. Now, sadly, I lost. Oh, there's something back here. This is what I said. See? Oh, crap. Now, hopefully, no one, when they break, don't run up on me and steal what I'm saying. Oh, God, come on. I hate when that happens, because I could burn through those pretty quick. On all of my internet today, it's just like, it's refusing. So another that. Simple is, you don't fit to go buy kits before you get here, you're lost.
For the nation!
I'm good, I needed more favorite kits. Thank you. Thank you, come again. Thank you, come again. Oh, these guys are back.
Serve the rebel cause!
Sadly though, there is a kit thing in here. It should be right in here. It's not popping up today. Someone must have got it recently. Now, there is two ways to go here. Now, I've seen this. I'm going to go over here. Suppose I know this one's here. Then I'll go back. Now, it's showing to go forward. Now, I'm going to go back this way. Simply is. It was showing me to do this. Oh. And simply is. There's a guy to kill.
What do you know?
What do you know? Well, what do you know? Yeah. We go for that. That's what you get for messing with the Wizard King. Yeah, some huge South Park fan. And I may be getting that, remember, on the first. I don't know when I'll get it because I do have to get it off. It's got to get to me, and I'm not paying extra for shipping as it should qualify for free shipping. It's so high enough level. I knew I got some in there, but I want to be in a safe zone before I put that on my old buddy. You want to turn your back on me? I want to recommend that often. You know, there's no honor in shooting a person in the back. Well, screw that. Let's see. Nature kit. Now that I could put back in the bank. Because when I get back to town, because simply he's got a nature kit. He's always got nature kits. Because he's a naturist. Simply as I've seen this over here. Oh, Arcana. That's simply why I'm doing these on him. He's got a lot more kits than she did. a hell of a lot more, so he could do this. Simply as I took some funds off of Sarah to do that. I know I'm missing something back here. That simply is this. Yeah, hopefully I find more stolen goods. I only need one more bag of them. I'll try to kick your butt. Now I gotta find evacuate citizens. That's that way, I know. I gotta keep this, cause oh, it's right here.
What do you know?
Guardian fighters, I actually don't mind. I actually like the Guardian fighter as well. And they got some pretty cool attacks. There's this. Now what I could do, I'll probably get this grindstone and all once I get back. And not back, I'm not going anywhere, but I'm not going to do these because I'm not at the right level yet. I can use a little campfire though, because I know it'll take some damage. But I'm not coming in here after I get done with what I'm doing. Simply is. I'm going to be, gotta get the level 6, I think it is, to open those up. And there's a quest right in there too. So, want to get that done, get that quest. Simply is, it helps me out, of course. Oh, I did get a few things. I did get something I could put on him. That simply is, I did get one of these. I know I did get, only got one, but I put it on him. It helps keep him alive. It helps keep you breathing.
Oh, Mater, bless your heart. These meager goods might not seem like much to you, but to the poor of this district, they mean survival, at least for a little while longer.
Alright, oh, I just got some mail. Okay, that's interesting. I got mail. I have to check what that is.
I've been keeping
There's another
Sergeant
way to
Nod
check
surprised
mail,
at your
but I may have to go
progress.
back to town.
I believe he's quite impressed so far.
To get it, depending on what it is.
The dismissive note, the dead bodies, and the sewer key, they all add up to one thing. Gothwin Cooper has been kidnapped by the infamous Dead Rats gang.
Cool.
We aren't the only ones who want Gothwin to reveal
More
the location
boobs.
of Karzav and the Crown. A gang
Stop
of were-rat
boobs.
thieves, known as the Dead Rats, caught wind of his involvement and kidnapped him. The Nashas abandoned Gothwin to his fate, so if you can rescue him, he will likely tell us everything he knows.
Of course, I got
The
tracker
Dead Rat's
boobs.
lair is in the
What's
sewers
this
here.
word?
I'll mark a known entry on your map, but be careful.
I have to check
Gothwin is
something.
no doubt being kept
So know
deep
what's
within
your
their
name
nest.
got what to go on as a reward on. Simply is, I don't play this class that often. No, would you get away from him? Excuse me. It simply is, what's his name? Got. What's her name got this, the secondary thing, but he don't got that yet, so maybe that's why. Okay, I noticed I got a power, so I will do this.
Stock up on potions before you enter Blacklake.
And I could get this, because I do, it does help me. It gives me another power to have. So we'll keep that in mind. Don't have these yet, don't have that yet. I do have him, he's got to go get his training. So I did see I did need this as well. There's another way to check mail, it's right here.
But we have our pride.
But gotta go into, and it's what, Blacklake needs her. You should have singled out as a true member of our community, one who is willing to undertake difficult tasks at best. Our scouts of Blacklake report disturbances of boundary and cash. You'd be so kind as to report to them and offer your assistance to people who never want to be over your dead. Of course, I've already found one of these people, and she was right here, and I do want to check in with her again, because she may have another task for me.
You've done good work. Never let it be said that Lord Neverember cares nothing for the safety of his citizens.
And she don't. No, I could tell she don't. Okay. That's okay. So now I gotta go fight, go to, where I gotta fight, going to the dungeon, and when I come out of this dungeon, I will take care of that other little spot there, because I think after that I'll be going that direction, not this way, so I want to take care of everything over here. These adventure, oh, you are definitely a pain in my butt. Okay, I know there should be a... Don't you dare grab my armor. I'll kick you in the nuts. And I got 3 belts. So before I go down in the dungeon, I only have one of these, so that makes that easier. I don't know. Black steel, maximum hit points. This better be. This, I think, is better. Yes, it is. Actually, it's what I got on. It's the same as what I got on, so I can simply sell both of these. So none of it's better than what I got on. I can even sell technically sold out. Let me do that. So I'll go do that. You guys can die though. I don't know what I want to think. It simply is, he's going into that sewer I'm headed toward. You wonder where he heads. So I know I got this quest now, but I'm not in here yet, so I'm not doing that. Do want to, before I go down the dungeon, I do want to go do this, because I simply want to sell anything I don't need off. I don't have an Oathbound Paladin, I won't have an Oathbound Paladin, so I'll get rid of that, because like I said, I can sell all that. I can sell all 3 these belts. Simply, I don't need those spells. That was weird. How many belts are this? And 4 belts. I didn't even know that. Let's check. Whoa! Don't burn yourself, boo. Let's check this. Make sure I didn't take off my belt. There's something vicious in there. I don't know. Yeah. So we give him a permissional green arrow. So now I gotta be on guard. There are traps in here. I don't want to step on them if I gotta avoid them. Yes, I'm glad you're back. You know, Sally, that little sucker could frickin' set him off too. I've learned that too. Some more armor. Simply see what looks better. Defense, lifesteal. I like the recovery, you know, because it's over the lifesteal. Oh, new bow. I will show that. Oh, that's a bow. No, that's a bow. Oh yeah, that's much better. Like I said, I think it's level 10 before I get my melee weapon. Now keep in mind, things do change based on that. And now I gotta be careful where I'll be headed. There is a frickin' chest on here coming up, but it's tricky to get to because there are traps right by it. So keep this in mind. I do not have level 7 yet. I'm not level 7 VIP. So that is a concern. The traps are simply right for there. It's only one trap. A trap spotted. Now there's of course a way over this. So my damn fool there don't set it off, I'm okay. And I got another nature kit I don't need.
You have suffered a minor
broke
injury.
my leg. Not really. No, I can't use that. Yeah, I'm already
the same
used
location. Upgrades the injury from minor to severe. Use an injury kit or stand by a campfire to remove one minor injury.
Simply. Oh, bloody bugger. Step on another one. I tell you, usually, like I say, you can spot these, so I shouldn't be taking out where they're at. It simply is I don't take them. Well, that's why I like Sarah more. She could actually take care of that from. Simply is. I'm hearing someone. I'm sorry. Sorry, Roy. Do not realize you're taking damage there. Hopefully I find a fire before I get to where I'm going. There's a fire up ahead, looks cute. What the only reason I switched back to him is sadly I've noticed that I do take a lot of damage when doing control wizards. So I'm keeping it on these to see if there's a, because I know how you could tell if there's a thing, trap on those. I think it's the dungeon in town though, the sewer in town that's worse for him. Which, yes, that's another reason I want to do Sarah. She's got a lot of lockbox keys. But I went trying to get up to her level with him. Not her level, but where she's at. Her level may be higher because she's got bonuses. Now there is something before I talk to him I'm going to do, and as simply as I know about this. Now you don't want to overextend your search down here of them, right? Because I think there's also traps. Simply our traps are under there. But this is a chest, so oh, good. Got more potions. I need it. I don't need that. Like I said, I don't use portable waters.
Yes,
this campfire
I
do the
helped to
same
steal the
thing.
crown in Neverwinter. I was a loyal Nasher, but after Karzov left me to die down here, I don't know him anything. I'll tell you what I know about where Karzov is now, and also where he stashed the crown. Hey, if you see that treacherous bastard, remind him that loyalty works both ways. Preferably while you're twisting a blade in his guts.
I'll see what I can do. I don't know about twisting a blade in his guts. I'm more on board than that. So that did say recommended. So we'll put these on. I guess I'll check this other stuff as well. It simply is, if I see something there that could be useful for other people, I do keep that in mind. Yeah, it's still only recovery again. I don't need recovery. But yeah. So, looking pretty cool. That is another downside though. Besides using dyes to alter colors, all armor and all pretty much really just looks the same. Depending on what class you have. So I'm out here. I know this instead of where I want to be. Certainly where I want to be before I take another quest. I want to go take care of that stuff over there.
I've been keeping Sergeant Knox apprised of your progress. I believe he's quite impressed so far. Gothwin told us everything. Now we know where Karzov is hiding and where the crown is. With any luck, we'll catch him and recover the crown before the day is done. Once you've stepped in this district, Black Lake is home only to the desperate and the deranged.
And then buy or reassign an encounter power.
So as you notice, this got this, so... Now, I don't have down here yet. I don't have enough money for that. I mean, I don't have enough. I had to get to level 10. Or 10 point spin, which will be level 10. Don't know why it tells you otherwise. So, what I want to do is, since I used this one a lot, I'm going to do that. Bring that up. This just tells you what you got, of course, which...
Stock up on potions before you enter Black Lake.
Each of that... Don't have feats as far as I know yet.
But we have our pride.
Yes, lady, I'm hearing you again. It simply is, I don't have no shit, so I can't do that. So before again I get hit down, I want to go right over here. Simply is, I want to go get the stuff that's over here by this little campfire that's over here out of the way. I guess I got to attack you fools again. Yeah. Again, I love that ability. Multiple shots, sure. I love that. I gotta check on these too. How many I got of each of these. So it's that. I don't really do that, so no. I don't really do groups. I'm doing my own thing. I do my. What I would do groups is when I'm down in there need a group. That simply is how it is. So I do need to check how many of these. I noticed I only got 5 Dungeoneering kits, 5 Arcana, so I could stock up on a few more of them. I got the money. I got the money. Simply get rid of anything I don't need, which is pretty much everything what I'm coming up to. That's that. That I don't need. That I'm keeping because I could actually use that. I should put that on. So what I need is, I said, excuse me, need 5 more of these. No hell. Do a 10 fur on this one. I got the money. Oh, I sure did a many more of them. Oh well. Oh well, my bother. Simply was, yes, I did have a lot of these. Now I got quite a few days, and I do need more of those, so gotta keep that in mind. So I'm doing this, so you can come and get Elmira's.
If you have the time, we might be able to help each other. I've salvaged what I can, but I'm gonna need new samples of Black Lake sludge for me work. The samples must come from specific patches of the sludge, which wouldn't be difficult, except the whole area is swarming with violent rebels. I'm willing to pay you to collect the samples for me.
Before I started watching my Sims 4 broadcast, let's just take a little break from that today. Just to give me variety, so I don't get too bored doing the same game day in, day out. That do that. It's just the grindstone that's right here, and I know there's not a lot of broadcasts on these. I think I've seen someone that claim no one does a broadcast and then makes fun of those that do. Well, go screw yourself, dude. Don't think there's his level. Well, no, all he does is stand around bitching and don't do a thing. He made a lot of complaints in this video about the game, but what I'll get out of it simply he was just running around. But me, if I got a complaint, I'll show you exactly where my complaint is and what the complaint is about. I ain't gonna simply say it on here and ask everyone to take my word at it. For instance, Star Trek Online, yes, I got a complaint because there's something I got. I've yet to be able to use because I can't, whatever reason, I can't claim the claim it. And that's something that's supposed to help you in the game. Now, granted, if I paid for it, that's why I'll make that. I'll talk to someone who's been playing Star Trek Online. Simply was, I don't know what those do there. I don't know what that little glow is about, unless it helps your healing or something. But simply is there something I got for being a PS Plus member, and it didn't. I remember they claim that I did talk to Cryptic about it. They claim we're working on it. It's been a month. They have yet. I should point out, has yet to be fixed. I do know.
Most folks consider the Black Lake a polluted
level 40
mess.
where you can claim
With
it.
These samples, I'll finally be able to discover if the sludge is animal,
40, so it don't make sense
mineral,
to me why
or
it would be that
undead.
late.
This will be a huge help to me research. There are some reagents you don't want to use on undead sludge, believe me.
Including a T1 ship, but that, you could, once you get a level 40, of course, is available throughout the count. Oh wow, you got a big sword. But do you know how to use it? Yeah, it could be a sarcastic at times. Sadly, I used to think that Grindstone was up there. I forgot where it was at for a long time. I was 70. Well, Khaleesi, why are you in here? Daenerys Stormborn. My Khaleesi, huh?
Watch your step in this district. Black Lake is home only. According to Gothwin's information, Karzov is hiding in a safe house nearby, while the Crown is hidden in their headquarters. Meet with Private Zoe Fargo. She's keeping watch over the safe house where Karzov is hiding.
Simply as I'll finish the area up and then go to I go do the skirmish. I do say that type of stuff for the end. I don't know, that's how most do it, that's how I do it. That's simply how I will do this.
Crush you, dog!
Got a lot of junk I don't need.
We've been discovered!
I want to get where it's safe. I'll check into that stuff. Simply is there's. Don't worry, do it out in here for this back. Oh boy, I got a whole army out there. Might as well assess. And I don't have access to it on this system where I would play it. It's Assassin's Creed Origins. My brother has it, so I get to play it on his system. And it simply reminded me of playing with him yesterday. It simply was. There was one area, there was a lot of lions or something in the area. I mean, a lot of them, like wall-to-wall lion area. Never seen that. It wasn't a layer either. I was shocked what was shocking about it.
The rebels are everywhere. Watch out for ambushes. Glad you made it. You've been giving the Nashers a real thrashing.
I think I
Wish
get
I could have been out there helping.
For this, I think I get a pat.
Someone had to keep an eye on the safe house.
Right.
By the look of things, they figured out we're onto them.
Bags are always good to have.
Ready for our next move?
And of course, Sarah does have one extra bag.
The Nashers set fire to the safe house to cover their escape.
That was that one I got for first time buyer.
We might still have a chance to catch him here. Oh, and I'm coming with you. Karzov put a bounty on my head, and I want to pay him back in kind.
Oh, and I should explain how you, for those who may not know how to do this, simply is to get that guy, all you gotta do is link your account. I had linked it on Star Trek Online, and it does do for both. Same with the Sin. Once you made a purchase on
so boring.
a Sin purchase, you will get an extra character slot if you did, even if you did, that Sin was for Star Trek Online, so keep that in mind as well. And that's simply how I got him, was to link that account. So you have to do to get him. Or at least, the illusionist. That's what you gotta do to get that guy. It's really simple. That's why you don't see me do it. Simply is, and sign up on their website or something. It is. It's right at the start. It says how to do it. Thankfully they fixed it. It used to be. So do I have to speak for it? Let's go forward. I think I will have some enemies coming. I always look around. I don't remember where all this stuff is and all this stuff throughout this. Go back here real fast with another campfire. Make sure I'm healed up. Finish right by the start. That's one of those rooms you will get a bottleneck of enemies. Just leave. Yeah. That's why I like range abilities. I do like to admit this one. It's got it, and so does a Trickster Rogue, where you got both range and melee. So that's some of the reasons I like these two classes. I admit I've done a lot of this on games as the archers. I like. It's actually, I don't play it very much because I got frustrated with this Final Fantasy 14. Simply as you buy the game and then you gotta pay more to keep up your account. I mean, simply is. I wish they gave you options on that. They like give you bonus if you are signed up, kind of like Yeezel does. You know, if you're signed up on there, you get your thing, but if you're not, you can still play. As long as you got PS Plus. And I really wish they did that with Final Fantasy 14, because simply it does. When you're tight on funds, it's not always easy to keep those going. Same with, even though I don't play that game really anymore, you may notice I do like DC, but it simply is. I don't play a lot of that game, simply that game sucks. Simply is. I mean, I could, but I don't. I mean, I like it, but it does take up a lot of memory. I was sad to see the Marvel Heroes Omega in when it did. I was enjoying that. I don't know why Disney pulled a plug on it, but it did. I had a feeling it was coming. Simply was. I noticed how much stuff was starting to cost on there. I knew something was. Oh God, two of these bastards. But simply was, yeah, it does take up a lot of memory. But like I said, Marvel Heroes was one I was enjoying. I was sad to see it in. I did enjoy that game. I was really enjoying it, and then all of a sudden got that notice that they had pulled it. I did put a little money on that. It simply was a one Nightcrawler. That's why I did. Got me a stout Nightcrawler and stuff. And it kept getting me, I think, keys or whatever they had on there for that, for stuff, for doing it. This is a double fight. Yes, this double fight. Then you got two opponents here instead of normal. I don't know what I'm trying to do. Kind of a fight normally, but then it's not going there. Oh great, that's got a little ways till I get to a campfire. Keep this in mind. So I want to do that. Oh, got my first time. So I'm glad I identified it. Simply is, but it's better. I'm gonna use it, but that really ain't. That's giving me a recovery. I've ever had life points, honestly. Now, if stuff gets higher level, of course, I would auto and just change it out because simply I just want to have the best gear.
The rebels are everywhere. Watch out for ambushes.
Should do this and then do that. He leads the Nashers here in Blacklake. The leader of all the Nashers is a man named Arian Blade Shaper. Supposedly, though Blade Shaper hasn't been seen in a while, it's possible that Karstov has taken over all of the Nashers.
Ready for our next move? Nine hells. Kozov got away. But, thanks to you, we have a pretty good idea where he's going. What's even better, he doesn't know that we know. You're going to need a distraction to keep the Nashers off your back while you're going after Kozov.
Sadly, these are for everyone, so these
the Nashers have been smuggling supplies across the lake. Supplies they need for their revolution.
There's only so many of them.
Set some of those supplies on fire on your way to Nasha headquarters.
So keep that in mind.
Kozov will head for Nasha headquarters. An old work down the Nasha rebellion and recover.
So may do just simply put some more him, which I don't want to mind. What the hell is this? I'm curious to know what this is, honestly. Oh, I need to look at his companion. I don't know what that is. Well, he is really... Oh, vital. That's vital. I know what that means, I believe. So I'll... Oh, I do kind of go near what's her name, so I could use her camp to do it. I didn't realize I came over here. I believe my beef backpack's over here. Guess I should grab that stuff. No, I need to power up too. But I'm simply trying to get to a safe zone, which is over there. Who? Did I say that? Huh. Someone discovered you. Sorry to hear that. And I'm glad I'm coming over here, actually, because I got a lot of stuff to go through first before I talk to her. Okay, I need something new. I may do this. Increase the range of your range power. Yeah, that would actually be nice to have. Unique training. Yes, you do. He's already going up to level 7. No problem. So it simply was, this got a longbow. Oh, I believe that's the same as that. That's not really no big deal. They're always the same. That's nothing. This, what I said this. Same defense as all, but I'd rather have it again. They're at the hit points over the other stuff, so I'll do that. Change it. I think it's a little different than what I had. Then look. So I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. It simply is. I really don't. So that did give me some. So what I want to do is down here. I noticed this while ago. I don't want to get a lot of them, but I do want to get a few. And it simply is. I'm buying 5 of these. Simply to have some more of those. For those. That's the one I was running lower on. Oh, I thought that was a sludge creature coming in. What the hell? I used to have. I am starting to like this class and falling for this particular one. I just did that, so I don't need that. There's a supply crate. These gotta be careful. Too close, you can set yourself on fire. Boy, someone come through recently, because I'm not spotting no enemies. That's really unusual for this area. It simply is. I'm going over, but I know there may be some guys over here, but there's somewhere over here is the, I believe it's behind this one, I think. Yes, it is. It's grindstone. And that's how I do them, because I could easily probably do a whole video on them to show where they're all at once I know it, but it's just easier to do it the way I'm doing it. There I see 2. I need, oh crap, that's what I made. See what I made? I set myself on fire. I wasn't paying attention. Oh crap. There may be one of those ones I've already set on fire back, or I simply go over there once I get this Arcana kit. This is getting me worried. There ain't a lot of people on her. And why that's worry, you guessed it, it simply is the skirmish. Ain't a lot of people here. We won't have a lot of people at the skirmish. Now I know we're over there by that statue. It's a religious skill thing, but there's no bloody enemies in there. Don't get me wrong, I mean, I don't mind, but it does take away from my frickin' RP. This is weird. XP. I've never been in here and not had enemies. But I ain't acting up. I actually like this game. There, do this because it did catch on fire, so that did take. Now there ain't no enemies in here. I know something's wrong. Simply is, and there ain't no enemies here. But there was actually, hold up, maybe I might be further in. If there was a side thing, might be off this room.
Down with Neverwinter! Down with you!
Instead of starting to like, now the down advantage, of course, against Sarah has simply Sarah is my rogue, so she does have some abilities these guys don't, which does help. Yeah, I thought there was a treasure chest in here. Every little bit helps. Especially if you're never buying anything. Now, don't forget, I've got to find it all. I don't know where all this is. It's been a little bit. Or there's this, and now it's easier if you got dungeoneering skill up here. I admit, this is actually way easier. It's easy to miss because of where it's at. Simply extends this little board. There's a little thing right here. If you don't know about it, that one is so easy. I don't know how long it took me to find that actually. And simply come to that so I won't hurt myself. Really? So I'm checking in here. Now I did notice that don't go anywhere. So going down, I always check my surroundings. See if there's anything. There's a little trick with that. It's really simple. It's just touch the rock that opens the door. Classic D&D stuff.
You are against us.
Reviving blades. I think I may need those. I'm going to keep that, because I think that is simply, once I get to level 10, this is for Hunter Ranger. Level 9, okay, maybe it's level 9. That simply is, that is, I think, no, I don't get it until level 9. It's level 10. That's my melee stance. That's my weapon. Oh, I wish I would know if I can get into a frickin' thing soon. That's simply a campfire. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take a. Don't want to take too many risks. I am right now on my own after all. I ain't got my companion. That is what I like about Star Trek Online. You get more companions to work with. It simply is once I'm done with Black Lake, I probably will, which I'm almost done, probably end up broadcast. Once I'm done with this district, I mean, I could possibly, there's Roy. Could do, maybe, the next thing. Why I'm not using, I thought about Ray Palmer, but I already got Ray. That's Sarah's, illusionist. Thankfully. I always like to get that daily power, that daily. I don't know why they say daily. One can use them multiple times, but that's what they call it. Simply is, I'd like to say have that for my big fight coming up. The boss fight. Karsa, of course. Not gonna lie, this guy can do some serious damage to you if you're not careful.
Death to the pit! Betrayer!
I noticed that simply what I'm doing is checking around the outer perimeter before I go get down. Simply saying, so know there may be stuff down in here beside that. So always check that. I did. There is. Start over here. Always do that because, of course, that's where you usually get your profession stuff out of for your professions. Oh yeah. Hate that damn thing. Does that. Now, the downside, I think I do have to leave the district, or at least from where I do like the lore, and from where it puts me. So keep that in mind. I come back to do the skirmish, and I do that because that gives me, of course, a title. So where is it at? Oh, speaking of which, I put my title on. Yeah, I did very well because that seemed a big one. And why I didn't do an L for him is simply gonna have the right look I wanted for him. Do like some facial hair on him. Keeping the Green Arrow 5 going. So simply is, I think it's over here. I hope it's over here. It's been a while. I don't know. Yep, it's that way. You wonder what I'm looking for. I'm simply going for not that so much. I know that's that there. There's a kit there, but I believe it's over here. This is the last grindstone in this area. Oh.
Our cause is just.
Oh yeah, I got care. This gives me all the grindstones in the Black Lake district. Let's just see. It was telling me that out there. Yay! Oh yeah.
You are against us.
That's right, I am. Now I could do this. Hold up. Gotta find a map. It simply is. That is the first gate that is going to throw up there. I want to make sure that's my waypoint spot, and that simply is. That is where I'm trying to get to. Because that's where the skirmish is. I may have some fighting, as we see.
Down with you.
Oh crap. 2 of these good suckers. Oh, that was, now that's how you get yourself in trouble if you're not careful. Do I miss having a cleric in here? Yeah. Killer with you? Yeah. Simply as they do a lot of, might as well just run, being keeps having attacks. Simply is, if they're coming toward me, I know I might as well get rid of that attack. Time to die! Like, No, I don't want to die. I'm going to use a heal. Simply as I'm lycanthropes. Lycanthrope. Oh, those one things must be were. Those big guys must be were creatures. Or simply or those rats. Oh yeah, they're were rats. Oh. They're something over here. Let's see it. Usually I don't come up through here, so I'm finding stuff up here I didn't even know about with him.
You can't stop it!
Let's say take out a bunch and roll. I got 7 one blow. No, I know where I'm going. Oh, there. Now at the thief road, there was actually a place on here. There's a guy right there standing that gives you a little quest. Ain't there for me because simply is I don't. So I might as well stop in on here, and this is right here. Sell my garbage, my extra stuff. So that's gonna be big. I know it's gonna be taken off, but it will be higher level when I do say anything that does that. I gotta keep that in mind. I don't know if I'm gonna need that yet, so I'm keeping it on because I might get something better. That's not better. Yeah, I know technically I shouldn't be up, but I don't know what I'll be playing. I already got that on both my people. I ain't got a cleric. So I'm starting that. It does start adding up after a while. I might as well check how I'm doing. So I need some religion kits. Okay, I need some of 1, 3. Looks like 2. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. 1, 3, 2. So I need a. Oh great. You know what? I mean, I don't remember which ones were which. I know it ain't that. I know it ain't that. Because simply I don't know any of those. So I hope I don't do that. I think this was the one I needed a few on. Oh boy. I hope I'm only buying one of those for now. I could get 2. Simply is. Should get more money when I go to Sergeant Ox, but I ain't after Sergeant Ox. Oh, really? I wasn't worried about him. Simply is I'm right by a killing found. So why worry? It simply is I'm coming up the light, and I believe I can leave the district to do this, but actually I might as well stay here because I think I had a quest I got to get here, and I got to turn it back into her as well. And that's simply I'm checking her real fast too, making sure she ain't got another quest for me. Do not.
The waterfront is a dangerous place.
One of these is
a priest of the lurking god Gonadar is summoning unnatural things from the bowels of Black Lake. Drive back the terror and slay the priest.
For 5 players between levels of 5 and 13, which of course I'm at. So this is why you make sure you grab that before you do this. It simply is. I gotta remember how to get over to. What the hell is it bouncing around for? Random skirmish. That might be new. So now it's to wait. Hopefully they don't take too long. If it takes too long, because I know there ain't a lot of people in there. There are, but they may not be doing that yet.
You cannot guarantee your safety beyond this point.
There's that hawk again. Might as well go heal and sell what I just picked up. We have our pride. Pride's nice to have. Oh, that's right. Come on. I mean, I always go return here to return it, I guess. But now we'll see. Sometimes this happens, and 1 of 5, that's what's me. Sometimes you get people quay you. We sign up for it, and I don't know what happens. They don't. See, we only got 2 people.
We won't
May get the 5, we will see. Sometimes you'll get this and you have to wait for longer. Something happened. You don't get enough people. You gotta have 5. A lot of times I do get the high score on this too. I've noticed, no matter which class I'm playing with. Got 2 illusionists here. So it looks like it's go timeout. We're not going to get this. Hopefully there'll be someone that joins up real fast. That person must be doing something because they were standing there too. Of course, she looked to be level 5 or 6. Me, I would never probably do it. That's why I don't do it when I first get here. Just say the timeout. So, hey, again. 5 people obviously had signed up, but whatever reason that one person is just taking their swoop. Could be they're just selling stuff off, I guess. Sometimes they do that.
In a group, press the touchpad button for available actions, including leave group.
I don't want to leave group. Simply is. I'm fighting. I'm a fighter.
I want to keep an eye out for the hoax. There will be hoax pop in. What it was just doing. This should be the big boy. Shows another what's his face. Oliver Queen. Yeah. Hell yeah. And this course where you get your rough Astro Diamonds out. So when I get that, I could do more, do some course. So I'm going in here, and this is simply going in here, and this takes me back out of here. I turn this in with what's her name. That's why I try to stay here. Then I'll go turn in the quest with what's her name. Pick up the quest I need from him. They'll probably end the broadcast.
Before you enter Black Lake.
The waterfront is a dangerous place. The Black Lake District and Neverwinter owe you a great debt, as do I.
There's another reason, of course, I do this. Simply is. Gotta see if I got my title yet. I may not have my title yet. Yeah, I do. Harold Black Lake. And that is simply, I believe, you'll find this out as well, for Black Lake. Just return the crown. Nope. Some of these do have that where you have to actually do certain things. Like that. Usually it's more to do with the dungeon part of them. So we'll make sure to show off anything I just got that I don't need. Again, get my quest, turn this in, get the quest. So in a couple of days I should have I'll either be getting South Park or I'll be getting Dying Out for Sims 4, of course. So now knowing my adventuring day is coming to an end, I'll do this. Give him his clothing.
Could you fight something with a big club?
Simply don't need to be on all that. So no, there's a cell person I do use up this direction, so I'll go to him. Of course, that's still here. I haven't seen that pop up. So either that's over, you gotta be a lot higher level for it, which could be. I have done it with someone, but that person was a lot higher in level, so that could be. I believe the guy I need for my melee, I think I can get a quest for that, and I think he's back in there if I remember right. So come to this guy to turn, see if I got anything to sell. Simply as I do. I don't have nothing, I got this stuff still, but I'm going to need this stuff. That I don't know yet. It's simply as I won't know that until I get my high enough level to use them. So, talk to him.
Protector's Enclave needs your help. The Crown of Neverwinter is back in the vault. The National Rebellion is over, and Karzar's many victims have some justice. Oh, I knew you were the one to watch, but this... this is more than I could have dared hope for.
So I could get Dying Out in VIP for this and keep playing with him.
Glad I didn't.
Over,
I'm glad you've come to Neverwinter.
What's your name?
But it ain't over yet.
Have to wait though, because I don't know if one Hulu may clear. As you see, I got a few quests that's popped up. This one I could go do. That's just simply a quick quest.
I've got disturbing reports from the Seven Sons Coster Market. There are kobolds loose in this city.
That's why
can't let them get a foothold in the Enclave. We'll never be rid of them. The kobolds robbed Grace Rathbun's market stall in broad daylight. The thieves made their escape through a small sewer grate. I'd like you to track the kobolds down and retrieve Grace's stolen jewelry.
Okay.
There's trouble brewing in the Tower District.
Of course, Tower District where met with Sarah, but you see there's a bigger
Guard could use some help
difference in level.
Considering your success in Blacklake, I think you might be just what we need. Go to the Tower District.
I got a way to get more
Creed at the
XP
Fallen
if
Tower
I want it with him.
He can tell you more.
What I like her though is she does have she
gets
disarm traps.
Sabella, the seer you rescued while investigating the Nasha break-in in the vaults, is looking for you. She was sure you would talk to me today, and has sent a never-ending stream of messengers to remind me to tell you to go see her. Please, go talk to her. But be cautious. Just between you and me, she seems a bit off.
Okay, I will. I'm not gonna be on long enough. But again, I don't do groups. That's something else. I do my own thing. I don't mind being a part of a. Yeah, no, but would I mind being part of a thing? No, of course not. Guild? No, I want it because I got stuff like a view, probably in guild, simply with him. So I'm coming this way. Coming up? No. Oh. My bug's too fat. It's gonna die. And this course. I don't know why he's walking like that. That was weird. It's not his boy out. He ain't in this adventuring gear.
You've come. You are here, right?
No.
Yes, you most definitely are. I'm sorry. I had to pester Sergeant Knox, but he talks to so many people every day. There were many futures in which he forgot to pass on my message.
That's crazier than a pet coon, ain't you?
I foresee great things for you. I am a follower of Savras, the All-Seeing.
I got that.
I have been granted the gift of the Third Eye, which allows me to peer into the future. I am working to perfect this gift, but for now my sight is imperfect and murky. The future is not certain, and I catch glimpses of numerous and often contradictory events. The one thing I can say with some certainty is momentous events are coming to Neverwinter and the Sword Coast, and you are a central figure in them. I have prepared a chronicle of one possible series of events. If you will look at this chart and confirm which events have actually transpired, it will help me sharpen my focus and discern the most likely course the future will take.
Now, I do have that game as well, Sword Coast Legends. I could actually, want to make play that.
Chronicle is a list of the heroic deeds and campaigns your hero may complete. These grant rewards on completion. They also grant symbols of Savras. These can be redeemed with Sibella for additional rewards.
Of course, I won't have a lot of those yet, so keep that in mind. But I will check the store.
As new events transpire, please let me know. There's a store here. The more often I can match my visions to actual events, the more clearly I can discern the true course of the future. In return for your assistance, I will aid you with what resources I can.
Like I said, I might as well get the quest too. This will be when I get in Tower District. I need to be doing this
create
quest.
Our shrines in out-of-the-way libraries and
this simply leads to
the reason I moved to such a public place is to seek help in locating the staff of Savras.
I don't know if it's right after Tower District or the one two after. Because there was that Shadow Tower or Plague Tower.
Instructing them to stockpile magic items and weaponry for a coming war with Cyric. My research shows some of those stockpiles may contain clues to the location of the staff. The problem is, locating the Order's caches requires a working scrying orb built by a member of the Order. There was a battle, massacre really, in what is now the Tower District. Members of the Order were attacked and wiped out by followers of Cyric. If you can find fragments of the Seer's orbs and return them to me, we may be able to reassemble a working orb.
Okay, dokie.
So there is this, so it's Stone of Health. Not bad. Of course, you got an artifact here, which never bad artifacts, of course. You got a companion, not bad. Again, you of course got a horse. You can do here too. And you got, of course, retraining. I don't usually need those, so I may even have one on someone, so I'll keep that in mind. So I do want to go to my campaigns, and simply is, I want to get, I did do Return the Crown. So there's the 9 order, but I'm not at level 10 yet, so this will give me a 1 random insignia, so I will look at my mounts. See if there's anyone could use this one. Bard. He's got a universal, so he might be able to. And my bug, of course, has got one too, so you can actually put this on. My beetle. So now what I'll do is I'll exit out of here, and I'll probably go to where the quest is. I want to do it starts at, and simply stop. Leave them there and stop there. That'll put me right about where I want to be. So it is mad. Now that's the area. Morning, there are a lot of traps in that little sewer. There are a lot of them. Usually you can spot them and avoid those. Those are pretty easy to spot. Gets harder when you get into dungeons with other players. The big dungeons, because simply is people sometimes rush and set them off, and that's because they probably got level 7 PvP. They don't care, but they don't think. Not everyone's got that, so you know. I don't know what that coin thing means up there. That coin. Oh, unless I got a. No, I don't got it. Oh, duh. Kinda do. I'm gonna do this. I gotta equip that. Actually, I'll equip both of those. I do have something I can sell. Hooray! No, that ain't gonna work. You see that coin up there by my Savris, my invocation phone. I don't know what it means. No, I got new stuff, but cause I gotta get a level 10 before I can sell my before I can open up my next pack. So maybe after this, that's another bird. I don't know how good those things are. I've never had a bird. Don't pay there that much though in Sin Store. Those are, some of that stuff is only like $5 to get, so it's really not that hard to get. Really. Does add up though. Keep that in mind as well. And you really don't need to. Do you need to pay to play this game? I don't think you do. Some people say you do, but I don't say you do. I simply do on here because I do it. So they already said I wanted to do this a little different. I want to technically do that quest first. Now I know I'm level 9 and technically it should be level 10, but that's what the quest starts at. But I don't need to be level 10. I'll get there soon enough anyway. It's only a 1 level difference. It's simply right there. I'm not going down there. In fact, I'll be ending this broadcast. Remember, hit the like, subscription buttons, and all that nice stuff. And feel free to leave comments, of course. Always feel free to do that.